Hello, this is Thomas Donald Jacobs, and this is Paperboys on Thursdays. And today's topic is election anxiety. And I no longer have election anxiety because it's over. Trump has no legal pathway to a second term in office. And I know someone watching this don't want to hear it, but too bad. Math, logic, facts aren't a conspiracy. Now, whether he stops his pathetic whining or he goes kicking and screaming to the end, that's up to him. I really don't care anymore. But I still have anxiety because Trump was a problem, but he wasn't the problem. His fan club ain't going anywhere. Now, it ain't the violent ones who worry me because most of them are so dumb they couldn't plot their escape from a paper bag. What worries me are the semi normal people out there who saw his obscene behavior the last 4 years and were totes cool with it. And that includes some of my family. Facts did not matter to them. They didn't even want to hear the facts. And all I know now is I don't really want to talk to them anymore because their constant cheering for Trump is just depressing and hurtful. Not only do they sound like idiots, but they either refuse to believe how much misery he's caused, including for people like me, or, even worse, they just don't care. So I don't know what to do about that. I can't forgive people when they ain't sorry. And I don't know if the Democrats know what to do about all this either. Um, at least a lot of Trump's anti queer policies were not done through legislation. He just signed executive orders, tweeted a bunch of nonsense, and appointed unfit bootlickers to offices. So, that could all be undone pretty quick. But what about Biden's and Harris's calls to bring the country together? What is that going to mean in practice? That's what I want to know because there needs to be some recognition that the two sides are not equivalent here. Minority groups, including the queer community, have only asked that our civil rights be respected. And the GOP keeps trying to enact policies and laws that would make us second class citizens. There's no point of compromise on that, there's no middle ground on that. And unfortunately, the Democratic Party has been all too willing at times to throw minorities, including queer folk, under the bus when it suits them. And if you don't believe me, all you got to do is look up the Defense of Marriage Act. Wasn't that long ago. So, excuse me, but I ain't going to get all that excited about a mention of transgender people in a victory speech. I'm just not. Talk is cheap. I'll be impressed when Biden actually signs the Equality Act and defends it in court when it gets challenged. End of the day, we are going to have to stay engaged and make sure that the Democrats are better allies than they've been in the past. And that goes not just for things to do with queer people, but black people, asylum seekers, children still sitting in cages on the border, Native Americans, women. We're going to have to hold the Democratic Party's toes to the fire. And I don't want to hear no, oh, but the Republicans control Congress. What can we do? Not interested. Not interested. So that was it for this week. Hope I'll talk to you soon. We still got about 2 months to go before someone even marginally competent takes office. So we're in the middle of this pandemic. Make good choices. Take care of each other. And that means, yeah, washing your hands and keeping your distance and wearing a goddamn mask. Hopefully, I'll see you soon. Bye.